It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait. Saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape. College series here, gotta hear my name on draft day. AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case. Excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days. Gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play. Only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase. Offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams. I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days. Gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana peeling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty in the booth for dual commentary here with Zeke, the commissioner now of the RFL College Series, here to cap off College Series 5 with the RFL College Series National Championship, the fifth one, as LSU, number 2, takes on the reigning two-time back-to-back national championship winning number 1 Ohio State. Zeke, glad to have you in the booth here with me for the second time ever, man. I know we've got many more to come. Glad to see you, and I hope that we have ourselves a great game as we've had a great season all year long. How are you feeling about this matchup?
How's it going out there, RFL community, RFL College Series? We are here, Smitty. The moment we have been waiting for, the CS5 National Championship game between the number 1 team in the nation, Ohio State, versus the number 2, LSU. And guys, I'm very excited. I appreciate you guys for tuning in the chat. Let's get hyped. Let's get going, guys. Thank you for having me, Smitty. Let's get this thing going, guys.
Definitely should make for a great game. I want to give a shout to Arl Matthews in the chat for the $10 donation. Says, let's go. I know everyone's fired up for this game. We've got over 80 live viewers already for this one at the beginning. LSU coming into this matchup 11-3, making it via way of dominating the Oregon Ducks 59-13 to make it to their first ever national championship appearance. Of course, led by that guy at quarterback, Aiden Semino, and his guy that he loves to throw out there to Peyton Van Veckeren. And on the other end, 3 times these guys have finished the season going into the national championship 12-2. The Ohio State Buckeyes are, as they were able to just narrowly escape the Baylor Bears in overtime after a crazy drop, 27-24. And it looks like we're ready to get this game started. Who's ready for some RFL College Football National Championship gameplay? Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this one. And let me go ahead and make sure I get everything set up here. Let's get Joe's score predictions in the chat, man.
Yeah, guys, let's get hype in the chat here. We got a nice 81 going live, guys. So 81 strong. We appreciate all the donations, all the love out there, guys. And keep in mind, this is the 4th #1 versus #2 matchup in national championship history here. And also the #1 seed has won this matchup every single time. So LSU trying to get over the hump here and do something we have not seen yet in the RFL College Series, guys.
We've never seen them in this stage before, but they are here, they are ready, and they will be receiving the ball to start out. And the national championship game is officially underway as the LSU Tigers will field this one from the goal line. And turning down the middle of the field, putting on a nice little spin move is going to be Monroe, as we will get our first look at the offensive signal caller, Aiden Semino.
Yeah, this is going to be a big night for Aiden Semino. He's going to have a lot at stake here going against the 2-time defending champion Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's see how this kid can get going, see if he can move this offense down the field early, or if we're going to see some early jitters by QB1 tonight.
And this guy was absolutely electric, had the game of his life, the game of his collegiate career. 6 touchdown passes in that game against Oregon, no interceptions, over 450 passing yards. He was definitely ready for this moment. Let's see if he's ready to win it all and upset the Buckeyes. His will start out under center. Here's a motion. And they're going to run it. John Emery going to be wrapped up and brought down after a few yards gain as the tackle is made by Brock Frederick.
John Emery trying to get things going here early. Nice little 4-yard gain, bringing up a 2nd and 6 here for the Buckeyes, or for LSU, I should say. Sorry about that, guys. For the Tigers getting this thing rolling. You see Shackelford, he's not having a good night here. He's having a fit there in the huddle.
And here goes Aiden Semino passing for the first time tonight, and he's got Demarius Posey on the sidelines, a yard short of the first down, 3rd and 1.
Looking like a shorty here, 3rd and 1. Ohio State defense very tough here. You remember they started this season 2-2, but ever since they have won 10 straight games off the board here to end this series.
Absolutely incredible turnaround as the Tigers will throw over the middle. He's got Van Veckeren, first down, LSU.
There's a dot there. Coming in, Van Veckeren, #2, getting it done here, getting down the middle of the field, splitting the defense there for a 1st and 10. Getting this Tigers offense moving down the field.
And that's one thing he's improved on his game we've been seeing later in the season is being able to complete those slant patterns. He had a lot of trouble with that for the majority of the season, especially when down in the end zone. But it was really him being able to connect on those passes that has resulted in a lot more points put up on the board by LSU this season, late in games. A 5-wide empty set. Here's a shot deep down the field, trying this Ohio State defense early. And they've got a 1st and goal. Huge shot down the field as he is able to find Vince Monroe down to the 3-yard line.
Oh boy, Smitty, what a shot downfield. We're going to see a 49-yarder early on here, guys. And you got to love it. QB1 taking a shot. Please, sir, on the replay there, reeling that thing in, and you got to hope, you got to wish if you're the Tigers, you get down there in the end zone. But hey, a heck of a play there for the Tigers, getting down the field and getting themselves in scoring position here.
1st and goal, empty set here. Semino looking, throws, end zone, touchdown, LSU. It's Heath Duval, and what a start for the Tigers. They'll
Tigers
be the
getting
first
this thing going. Oh man, the Tigers striking first, Smitty. These guys are putting the Buckeyes on notice. They're letting them know, hey, we know you guys are back-to-back champs, but we are not willing to give up a 3-peat. This young quarterback putting on a show here early on, getting the ball down the field with ease. I'm talking no defense in sight on that catch early on in the play, and then getting an easy route here to Duval for the touchdown as LSU strikes first, getting on the board.
This extra point to put them up by 7, and it hasn't even been 2 minutes into this game, and LSU has already made a statement as the extra point is good, and they score in 5 plays spanning 76 yards. This is what this LSU team has been able to do all season long, and this is why they are fit to be in this position to challenge Ohio State. Always had our wonders if it was somebody else out of that 4 to make it. Could they challenge Ohio State? Well, we got the matchup we were looking for. Great start.
Well, you got to think, guys, LSU here, ever since they only scored 6 points on the board against South Carolina, this offense has scored on average of 46.8 points per game. So keep that in mind when you see this early score here with just 10 minutes still in the first quarter. They are very heavy on the offensive side right now. So we got to see this Buckeyes defense lock in because these Tigers are rolling and they're rolling early, on pace already for that 46. You got to lock in, guys, those Buckeyes.
We get a look at Dylan Lewis taking the field for the first time, looking to try to repeat what Aiden Seminole was able to do on his opening drive of the game, scoring in just 5 plays. Not afraid to take the shots early on this Ohio State defense. And this is where you kind of wonder and worry about Ohio State. Their offense looks like they're going to have to shoot it out with LSU if this continues. He'll line up in the gun. In the first play, he'll look to pass. Throws, wide open man. Big plays already here as he connects with Bryson for a first down.
Yeah, we got Bryson getting open early already here. Nice route, got open really quick on the inside on his defender, as you see the replay here. Again, inside early for the first down, just no coverage there. Looks like that might be a mismatch on Ellington. I don't know. I don't want to call him out there, but that was a little bit too easy work there, buddy.
Not easy to keep up with the 6'6" tall receivers. Got some wheels on him. As Lewis will look to pass again, getting outside the pocket. And he'll scramble for what he can get, and that is not a linebacker he wants to run into often. Yanni Ramirez secures the tackle, but it'll be a solid 8-yard gain for the Buckeyes.
This kid, Smitty, he's very tough. I mean, Dylan Lewis, I call him the Karate Kid because he's got that scissor kick pass, and it's very effective, and he's not afraid to run it. He will use his legs. Whenever in doubt, he will get it done. So shout out to the kid, Dylan Lewis, already putting on a nice little 8-yard gain, looking at a 2nd and 7 here, trying to get his guys down the field and tie this thing up.
Just 2 yards here in the shotgun. Earl Winbush will get his first carry of the national championship, and he will be stopped a yard short. That's Greg Penn. Now, he is a real-life player. When you get a look at Yanni Ramirez and him, these guys have been quite the tandem all season long at that linebacker position.
Most definitely. They've definitely been locking it up, but you got to feel like they got to key in on Earl Winbush because if you let this kid have a big game, it could be a long night for that Tiger defense. So that the Ohio State Buckeyes has got to get Earl going in this ball game. They want to have a shot here tonight, keeping that balance alive, keeping that offense going.
Now under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A lot of football still left to play. Right back to Earl Winbush. He's going to march forward, running through some Tigers as he'll get to the 45-yard line. First down, Buckeyes.
Just a big-time runner, just as we stated the play before. Earl Winbush is going to be a key factor here. You see how he just bulldozes his way through. One of the better running backs at getting extra yards off the carry, just taking the contact here and reeling in some big-time yards, big-time gains for this Buckeye offense as they move their way down the field.
This is exactly the start we wanted to see. Some fireworks here. Trip to the left side, right back to Winbush, cutting back, and he will extend for the first down once again. 22 yards on 3 carries.
Oh my goodness, and I mean, we can't say enough, we can't stress it enough. I think I seen someone say in the chat, my boy Wimbo, he's finna go ahead and carry this one, so Winbush is gonna look to carry this offense right here. LSU has not figured a way. They got the linebackers, they got the skill set to get it done, but they have not figured out a way. Look at Wimbo just getting them off, Winbush, and getting off the tackle into the extra yards, what he does so well. So Earl Winbush off to a great start, helping this Buckeye team get comfortable in offense and getting their sets.
And shout out to the guys watching, over 100 live viewers now, as he'll hand this one right back off to Winbush. And that's the reason why I said you don't want to run into Ramirez often. He's forced a lot of fumbles this season. Good thing for Ohio State didn't happen there. It's a nice gain, but the hit stick will bring up a 2nd and 4 and make them think twice.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that one. Euro's definitely going to be a little fatigued after that blow right there because, as you stated, these linebackers coming with it.
Single back formation. There's a throw. Catch is made. Arturo Flores has got the first down. Both of these offenses coming out here strong, and we made predictions earlier, talking about even in the podcast and just within the Discord. No one expected this game to be as high scoring, or at least get off to a fast start as this defense we thought would really run the day.
Yeah, most definitely, Smitty.
5 wide empty set. Throws over the middle. Catch made by McCaskill, but this is not the RFL. Tush hits the ground. You're down.
He's definitely down there. And speaking of predictions, we had 45 votes here out there looking to see who would get this ball game, and we didn't have any LSU or OSU guys in the votes, and it was a 12-23 Ohio State lead there. So Ohio State in very favorite here to win this
Dylan
game.
Lewis scrambling, trying to get to the end zone.
Oh my goodness!
Touchdown!
There he is!
Buckeyes.
The Karate Kid getting in the end zone, and as stated before, guys, this kid's not afraid to use his legs and make the big-time plays. Whenever in doubt, he will make it happen, and the kid gets into the end zone and makes this thing a ball game.
Takes a shot there by Roy, but a big body quarterback, not afraid of the contact for the extra yardage. Sometimes he gets risky. You saw, I think it was last week, he fumbled 3 times down here, still managed to pull out the win. Didn't fumble that time, stretched out, hit him with the Mike Jordan off Space Jam, and the extra point here to tie it up. It's good. 7-all here in the national championship. Both teams scoring on their opening drives.
Both teams scoring, so that means both teams are coming with it. They both understood the assignment tonight, and that was they want to bring a natty back home to their school, their program, and you know they got friends and families watching, and it's the big game. This is the game, and both teams scoring on their first drive, looking at a 7-7 ball game, guys, and we're just first quarter, just getting started, so we're in for a treat as LSU looks to retrieve the ball here for their second drive. Let us know in the chat how you guys feeling so far about this ball game. Which way is it going? Is it going how you predicted? Again, the prediction is 23 votes to 12. Ohio State heavily favored to win this matchup tonight, to win their 3rd straight national championship.
This will be the second offensive possession for the LSU Tigers. Both teams coming out with their best shot, working on the defense and showing that they have the capability of moving the football down the field. Can LSU in this explosive offense put together consistency and continue this throughout this entirety of the national championship? We will see. Sometimes you get those early starts with explosion and then things start to calm down once defenses starts to sell in. Neither one of these defenses have given up an average of 20 points a game. So that's how good are the defenses that are out on the field right now. Empty set here though, looking to pass. Throws, strikes, and it is off the hands of Demarius Posey. 2nd down.
That's a nice break up there. That's what you guys work for in practice. That's what you study film for. Just being there in the right position to get your hand on the ball there and break up that pass. It was a nice look, but the defense just on point, on target there.
Back in the gun. He's got the back in the backfield with him though this time. Underneath, able to find Duval. 1st down, and he's going to get 15 extra yards after this face mask.
And a nice little flag on the play there. You know that face mask is always a goodie for the offense. We love extra yards. The offense love extra yards on that, and Corbin's going to have a word with coach after that one. We got to stay disciplined out there, fellas. That's what coaches preach out there on the field, night in, night out. Practice in and practice out. So we got to stay disciplined out there on the field, guys. 1st and 10 here for the Tigers, and they're going to be looking at a chance to move this ball down the field and maybe even take the lead, guys.
This is going to be a whole new set of downs. Another empty set for LSU. Over the middle, goes right back to his old reliable tight end, Duval, for a 6-yard gain.
Nice 6-yard pickup. Duval, he's getting his hands dirty out here tonight. He's getting involved in each play. That's his 3rd reception. Got in the end zone earlier in the game there with just under 6 minutes. He's going to pick up another reception for 6 strong yards.
And Semino fires again. This time he's got his running back for the 1st down, John Emery, to about the 35.
John Emery helping these guys mix it up. Not just doing it on the ground, he's going to do it in the air as well, giving those guys the balanced attack they need to go at this Buckeye defense. Again, neither team giving up over 20 points a game.
Back in that empty set, very pass heavy is LSU, trusting in Semino, and Demarius Posey is going to have another Tigers 1st down on this drive.
1st down for the Tigers here. We're going to look at 8 and 9 for Adam. So he's very locked in tonight, guys. He knows what's at stake. He's trying to pull off the impossible, some may say. The back-to-back champs, he's staring it down, staring defeat in the face, or is he going to lift up and pull off this upset? I don't know. This is going to be a close one all night, guys.
1st and 10. End around play. Got their speed, so some good blocks. He is still running through tackles. Should have kept outside there, though. It's still going to be a solid gain of 5.
5-yard gain here. LSU, they're going to try to tap in here. 29.1 points per game. Very elite offense. 2nd and 5 here. Let's see where they go with it.
Pistol formation. Another motion and another end-around play, this time to Van Veckeveen. And that'll be about 3 yards. So 2 back-to-back end-around play. They're going to say 2 yards on the play there, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 here, 4:05. Coach chewing them out over there. Shelby, he's hearing it. These guys, it's time to lock in. 7-7 ball game. We got under 4 minutes here, just under 4. 3rd and 3 situation. This is a crucial 3rd down here because you got to capitalize here, take the lead. You could have with 3, but they want 6.
And they're going to run it. John Emery's going to explode up the middle on the halfback dive. First down, Tigers.
Oh, man. These Tigers are applying pressure. I got to say, these guys are here to play tonight, Smitty. They are not backing down from the defending champs. They are showing that they're the real deal. A lot of people didn't know what to expect coming into this ball game, but they definitely have a huge fan base, and they've been roaring all season long about these Tigers. And in fact, this is LSU's best season of all time. Their best season all time. They've been struggling quite a bit in the college series. Their best season being 8-5 in Series 1.
It's back when they had Geno again, and of course, we know the established quarterback in the RFL. Throws the slant. John Emery out there playing receiver and almost picks up the first down as a 9-yard gain. Also want to jump into this real quick. Seeing guys already talking about player applications. That's some big news I got for you guys. Player applications after this game will be open on the website, so you cannot apply now. After this game, make sure you hit that website and you apply if you're trying to get in for next year. Semino, pressure's coming. Great job getting away the football and avoiding the sack.
Yeah, way to get rid of the ball. Give his team a shot here. 3rd and 1. Didn't take the sack, didn't even fumble, nothing, no turnovers here, guys. Very poised. As you said, he did fumble the ball quite a bit there last week, but he was able to hold on and get rid of the ball.
Big 3rd and 1. Can they keep the touchdown drives going? This is a huge stop by Ohio State. 4th down.
Just a big-time stop. I mean, man, this guy must have busted through there. The defense had no answer for him, got straight to the backfield, took him down. Nowhere to go, 4th and 2, and they're going to force the field goal here. And, I mean, you got to come away with some points. I mean, some points better than none, but I know this LSU offense, they wanted 6 bad, but they'll take the 3. That's for sure.
That's a great job right there by outside linebacker T.J. King, submitted player. And LSU wisely just going to settle for 3. And they will take back the lead, 10-7.
Man, this game's already shaping out to be one that we expected. Just a tough fight. We expected a nail-biter down to the wire. And, guys, it seems like it's been action-packed, full of action, and it's still just the first quarter. I mean, we're just approaching under 2 minutes here. And Ohio State, they're down 3 but not out as they on a quest for their 3rd straight championship. I want to tap back into CS1 where they had an 8-5 season. They followed up with a 7-6 season. Or actually, I'm sorry, they had an 8-5, then followed up with a 5-7. But then, I don't know, something clicked. They must have got angry because from then on, from 5-7, they went 13-2, 13-2, now 12-2. So they're looking at possibly three consecutive 13-2 seasons, guys. I mean, who is going to put these guys to the test? Maybe it's the Tigers. Who knows? 10-7 ball game. We'll find out very soon.
And they'll take this one from the 4-yard line, taken down at about the 26 as Ohio State looks to respond with bigger numbers to take the lead. Can they keep the score streak going? Possibly score a touchdown here to take the lead. We got some records here in the RFL to look out for. Based off of how this is going for the college series, 394 passing yards is the most amount of passing yards that anybody has thrown in the national championship game. And honestly, I think this is a game where a guy like Aiden Semino, he can get it done. Not on the field right now, but these are records to look out for. 3 passing touchdowns as well. That can be broken. 186 yards. That's going to be a lot. I don't know if both of these teams are going to run like that, but this is going to be a false start up front by the left guard. And they'll push him back 5 yards.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot there, Smitty, but you said I can definitely see my guy Adam getting that done there. 394 yards. But I also wouldn't put it past Euro Winbush. to challenge that 186 there by Cam Perkins back in the UGA days in CS2. I'll definitely go ahead and give that challenge to him.
Yeah, especially the 2 touchdowns if you can get it. Ohio State, though, sometimes don't run the ball enough. And right now they are being pass heavy, as this will be caught on the sidelines by Steve McCaskill. They're going to say he's actually out of bounds.
Wow, that's one of those ones that hurt. I mean, you do get a reception there, but, well, actually you don't because you're out, but it's going to actually set you back. You know, not moving at all forward. 2nd and 15, losing 5 on that one.
And here goes Lewis. 4-man rush, throws, and this is going to be clear pass interference on LSU. That is a killer. You had him in a 2nd and long, and you commit a penalty like this. That's going to be Kendrick Ellington. And an automatic first down for the Buckeyes.
Kendrick Ellington, there he is again. Just so far, it's been a tough outing here in the first quarter for Kendrick. Got beat off that first slant route we seen earlier there from Kingston, and then he's committing a flag here, pass interference. It's been a tough one so far.
Single back formation. We'll stretch it out to the left side. Gets a good block. Earl Winbush still running. Hits across midfield. First down, Ohio State.
This kid is the king of moving the chains. He is going to take the contact for extra yards. That's what he does best, and that's why I say he could very well challenge that 186-yard mark. So let's keep our eye out open for that. Earl Winbush attacking this defensive presence here of LSU tonight.
It's just giving different vibes than we expected. I mean, of course, is what we want to see. A good old shootout, points being put up. But, man, these defenses getting moved on. These offenses came well prepared. Big hit right there. Ellington making a play that time. We'll hold it to 3.
And there's Ellington not backing down, saying, look here, I'm going to continue to apply pressure, whether that means I miss some plays or I make some. But he's putting his body on the line. He's putting himself out there, and he's here for his team tonight. He knows it's the big game.
Single back formation. And he's able to hit Arturo Flores on the quick spot route, as he would be 2 yards short of the first down. 3rd and 2.
Just a nice pickup there defensively, getting that stop just before the first down. Ohio staying true, staying disciplined here, trying to stop this drive.
Under center and a bunch look. Lewis has got a wide open Charles Sheffield, who puts a defender in the sauce with the juke move, and that's going to move the chains. More than likely going to be the final play of the first quarter.
It's going to wrap up the first, guys. Just an amazing first quarter battle here, as we see the Ohio State Buckeyes moving down the field, putting on a show here, putting on an offensive clinic to end this first quarter. Smitty, I mean, what do you got to say, man? Sheffield picking up his first reception for 14 yards here.
That's not the only thing about Sheffield. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Sheffield might be picking up his 3rd championship ring, the most out of any player in RFL College Series history, if they are able to pull it off. But quarter number 1 is in the book. You guys already know what to do, RFL community. Let's get those 2s in the chat. The second quarter of the RFL National Championship game is here.
Yes, sir. Let's get it going. We got a lot of people in attendance here, guys. We appreciate the love. We appreciate everybody coming out. It's Zeke here again, guys. Second quarter underway.
1st and 10. In the flats. And that's a good tackle there by Yanni Ramirez in the open field on Winbush. Still a solid 5-yard gain.
And again, I wanted to touch on the fact that Kentaro Sheffield that'd be an amazing feat here if he just becomes the only player in CS history to play in 3 straight national championship games. That's just an amazing career.
Definitely is. And a quarterback draw, trying to use those legs, but that is not going to work out in Ohio State's favor. 3rd and 4. LSU, can they get the stop?
That's going to be a tough one every single time. You know, LSU has those big guys up front. They're not going for any of that. Dylan's better off rolling out and running that way. But as far as running it up the middle, LSU is not going for any of that one there, especially not tonight in the biggest game of them all.
It's just still so much football left to play in this one, and it's been a great start. Ohio State really wanting this lead, but they need 4 yards. Penn and Ramirez over the middle at the linebacker position, zone motion. Here's a throw wide open. Steve McCaskill, he'll roll to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Buckeyes.
McCaskill continuing the pressure there. Just his second catch on the night, but it's been big gains each time out. 23 yards on the night for him, and I can remember calling another game for McCaskill, and this guy has always been a key factor in moving the offense down the field for Dylan Lewis, a big-time target as he gets it down here and puts Ohio State in a position to score here, guys.
Ohio State looking for the lead. Brand new set of downs. And they are right at the 2-yard line. Will they use Wimbush? That they will. To the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll take the lead for the first time tonight in this national championship.
There he is, my guy Wimbush, and hey, he's on his way. He's got his first rushing touchdown. And remember, guys, just to keep alert out there, is 2 rushing touchdowns is going to be the record in a natty. Cameron Perkins and UGA of CS2. So Euro Wingbush already on the board here in just the first half with his first touchdown in the CS5 National Championship game, putting the Buckeyes on top here.
And Euro Wingbush with that second score for this offense. 14 points already by Ohio State in this first half. There's been no team to score 30 on LSU this season. They're holding teams on average to 16 points, and Ohio State's almost there early in this game. 14-10 score here.
This one's getting crazy. It's getting out of hand, guys. I know we all want a classic here. 14-10 with a ton of football left. Not even the end of the first quarter yet. So this game could definitely get very chippy here for these two ball clubs as we look at a 14-10 deficit here for LSU. They're going to be returning the ball. They got a lot of time here to work. Adams looking.
I think he got cut out there.
Fair game.
Okay. There's a cutback. Now he'll get to about the 27-yard line. Solid return. LSU looking to try to take their lead back. Just lost it for the first time, but of course, see if they can get it. It's 11-13. Aiden Simino on his completions for 124 yards. Touchdown, no interception. One thing I can say about both these teams, they played some pretty clean football. Seen a couple flags, but nobody's turned the football over yet. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting to there, Smitty. Some very good football here tonight.
Empty set. Simino fires towards the sidelines. Got a man open. I think he might have had a foot back there to be in, and he did. 5-yard gain.
Nice pickup, 2nd and 5 here as LSU try to get the chains moving. I mean, they're down but not out. 14-10. Posey picking up another catch there for his 4th. Looking good.
Back in the empty set. Simino. Wide open man. John Emery taken down at the 40. First down.
Yeah, Emery's just eating alive right there. He's eating that spot right there, just wide open every single time. Ohio State's got to figure out a way to close in that zone or switch it up there. Send a man right there across the middle because Emery's going to be able to eat right there.
They'll call a toss play. He absolutely hits the line, and he'll get to the 45-yard line. Didn't try to waste any time stretching it out. As soon as he saw the gap, he attacked it.
Yeah, Emery's going to be trying to challenge Euro here. You know, he's going to have to put some pressure on this defense as well if LSU want to get things going. They don't want to seem one-dimensional.
Set again, throws. Big first down gain as he's got Duval. They are completely showing their confidence in this academy after such a monster game and performance to take them here to the national championship. You can definitely see they want Aiden Simino slinging it against this Ohio State defense. And they've got all that faith in him to do so. Has not disappointed so far as he'll throw and find Duval again.
Yeah, it seems like every time he tries to go out to the flats, Ohio State's all over that. But the key to this game so far has been hitting him across the middle, just attacking that zone there on Ohio State. So I think if Adam can stick to that game plan, he's very efficient here tonight, as you stated, looking to have a big game.
Receivers in close. They'll run it. John Emery might have enough for a first. Let's see. They're going to say he's inches down.
They're going to give him 3rd and inches here. John Emery on a strong run, strong pickup. I'd assume they just go right back to Emery, pick up those short yardage, and keep it moving down the field here, but we'll see.
Looks like they just may, but they will pass, and that is going to be intercepted.
Ooh, very risky.
And this is the big man, Russell Shackelford, who's going to have it for Ohio State out at about the 27, 28-yard line.
Shackelford on the interception, and I was just saying they should just go right back to John Emery for the easy first down, and Adam elects for the pass. Looks like he was trying to go. I don't know where he was going.
Yeah,
he was going to Shackelford. He was going to Shackelford. Oh my goodness, our first turnover of the national championship belongs to Shackelford. You have a day, young man.
Big guy dropping back in coverage, and it actually pays off as Ohio State now with an opportunity to extend for the biggest lead of the championship game. If they can score another touchdown and go up by 11, confidence-wise, morale-wise, that's going to do them a lot of justice.
Heavy momentum swing here. Heavy momentum swing, guys. Look out for an Ohio State score.
1st and 10. Quick throw. Big hit, but still caught by McCaskill.
There goes that man again, McCaskill. Coming through strong. Looking at 10 a pop. 3 catches for 30 yards. So each time out, he's going to get you that first or very close to it. Looking to bring this team down and get another score here on this drive.
Wide receiver stacked at the top of the screen. Lewis throws an interception himself. Oh! There's a flag, but he might take it all the way. You're a Windlash. We'll stop him, but we'll have to see what the Laundry's on the field for. They're going to call defensive pass interference, so this wasn't going to happen anyway.
Brendan Means on the flag there, Smitty. He's got a little rough there. He's got a little physical. I mean, it was a nice attempt. It's a way to let the offense know I'm here. I'm here, buddy. But, man, that would have been a major swing.
Definitely would have. That is a huge mistake there. We'll see if it built up at least a little bit of momentum for this defense. Can they stop? Ohio State haven't been able to do so yet in this game. Arturo Flores makes his way out of bounds after a 3-yard pickup. 2nd down.
Yeah, you definitely like to see how QB1 responds to that one. Dylan Lewis, after a shaky throw there, and he gets saved there by the flag. Let's see how he comes back and responds on a 2nd and 7.
They look to throw again over the middle. Wide open. Taking a lot of contact here by the Tigers, but he will roll forward and move the chains.
And again, McCaskill, 4 for 37 tonight, just on his A game, being a major target out there for Dylan, getting him out of every situation right here, moving down the field on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40, single back formation. Scott Flores wide open, and that's about a 9-yard pickup.
Arturo Flores just picking up big yardage here, a whole 9 yards on the play here, 4 for 25. Ohio State looking pretty comfortable on this drive, Smitty. I don't know. I smell danger.
This LSU defense has to step up, but this is going to help them out a bit. He's got the left guard moved for the 2nd time for Ohio State, pushing back 5.
Just when you think things are going well, they definitely can go south pretty quickly here. They're going to have to move back just a little bit here. 2nd and 6, still very manageable.
It's Kenny Blackwell, the generic offensive lineman who will be in the RFL draft. 2nd and 6 now. And look to pass, throws an interception anyway. Pin the 3rd is going to fall.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm not sure who's got the football right now. Whistle is blown. I think LSU still has it. Yanni Ramirez comes up with the ball in his hands.
I don't know. I think he might have been down, Smitty. You know they're going to review it. But, I mean, I was wondering how my guy Dylan was going to respond to that shaky throw earlier. And here he is throwing another interception. But then these guys get the fumble. Oh, my gosh.
You got to see how LSU is going to respond. Can they take advantage of this opportunity and get back their lead? They were moving down the field pretty well last time due to an unfortunate interception themselves. That's what ended it, but there's going to be a booth review, and as you said earlier, I do believe that the original interceptor, which was Greg Penn, was already down, so they're going to challenge the spot.
Yeah, I do believe he might have been down right about there, Smitty. They're going to call that one down. We should definitely see this one overturned. Let's see what they have here on the field.
Still going to be LSU's ball for sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we got going on here? It says 3rd and 33. So I'm trying to figure out what.
3rd and 33.
3rd and
Goodness.
33.
Oh,
Whoa,
boy.
what is going on here? Wow. I've never seen this, but somehow, what was that? That was.
I don't know what that
was
call
crazy.
was there. That was a little bit shaky.
And now
I'm not
LSU
sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was interesting, guys, but it's going to be a 4th and 17 here coming up.
And unfortunately, I cannot intervene to force them to punt it away. They'll just have to punt it. That is ridiculous. At least they're going to have a beautiful punt at the 2. Oh, my goodness, man, that was... Wow. What did we just see? I'm glad we're going to be off current gen after this is the last game, guys.
That was going to be talked about there.
Wow.
Unfortunately, that was going to be talked about here, guys. But at least they get a nice punt here and a chance to put Ohio State in the corner here. They have a whole length of the field to try. Let's see what they can do. 1st and 10.
Safety? Let's see. I formation. Trying to run it. Oh, man. Almost.
Wait a minute.
Inches away from giving up 2 points.
I think somebody called safety in the chat there. I don't know. We might be very close to seeing one here as we see the pressure being applied by the front guys, the front line of LSU here, as we know them to be very dangerous.
And that was Roy. Had a few sacks in that Oregon game in the Rose Bowl. Applied a lot of pressure up front. Ohio State better be careful. The pressure's coming. Throws. 1st down. Sheffield.
Just an excellent read. Excellent dot. And Sheffield, you know, pulling up in his 3rd straight championship like it's nothing, performing, staying poised, giving that experience for the Buckeyes.
1st and 10. There goes a run. Winbush running up the gut for some solid yards.
Euro Winbush approaching that half-century mark here. Just a few more yards away from 50. Having himself a nice night. Had a touchdown a little bit earlier there. 2nd and 5 here.
Trips look to the right side. Man-to-man coverage. Hit as he throws. And they blow this up. Yanni Ramirez will have him for a 4-yard loss. 3rd and 9.
I did not expect him to catch that. I didn't even realize he caught it, but Yanni there for the takedown, not giving up an inch. 3rd and 9, and just nice pressure being applied here on Dylan Lewis. He's able to get it away, but he's definitely been under the gun, under the pressure here lately in the last couple of drives.
And LSU hoping that they can get him off the field here. And that's a missed throw. LSU will finally get the ball back after a crazy 3rd and 33 situation after a overturned fumble that they recovered, but somehow flipped back to LA. Is craziness going on.
I don't know what to call that one.
Now looking at it, LSU took over the place of where Ohio State was going. So whole thing reversed.
Yeah, that was just some madness going on, but it ended up working in LSU's favor here. They didn't give up anything, so they're going to get a chance to come back down the field and make up for that last drive. At the end of the day, they didn't get it done, and they're looking to come out with a different look here and move the chains a bit down the field. I mean, Dylan, he's been looking a bit shaky ever since that first interception that got called back. There was another interception after that, and then it was a 3 and out. So I don't know if they got the kid a bit rattled. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see how Aiden Seminole responds. He can get his team right back. Here's a pitch out. Trying to cut it back. That's blown up by Wardell Mack for a loss of 2.
Wardell Mack all over that one. And look, he's definitely letting the offense know it. He's all over it. And Adam, these guys got to figure it out. Aiden's got to figure out where he wants to go with this ball. He's going to try to go with Emery, but I don't know. We might have to see a couple of receivers lock in, get some routes going. Maybe get across that middle again as they were doing a little bit earlier in the first half.
Gun bunch look. Semino. He's got great time in the pocket right now, and he's got Van Veckeren. As he'll be down at about the 49-yard line, 3rd and 2.
And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Aiden's going to have to find Van Veckeren and all of his receivers locked in right now. He's got guys like Emery going across the middle. Let's see what they try to do here on a 3rd and 2.
Throw over the middle. He's got a wide open Vince Monroe for an LSU first down.
There it is again, guys. Spriggs is going to be on the tackle, but they're carving the middle up here for a 1st and 10. Here come the Tigers rolling down the field, trying to take advantage of the momentum here and possibly gain the lead here against the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Minute and 11 seconds left to go in this first half. Semino throws another interception. That is a dangerous pass. Ohio State going to take over at the 36, picked off by generic cornerback Jaquan Lawton.
Oh, man, and just another turnover here. And it definitely seems that things are getting very chippy out here as defenses are locking in, forcing turnovers as he gets the athletic snag. Look at that one, Smitty.
That was not a good read right there.
Just throws it into all types of traffic. I don't know what the idea was behind that one, but the Buckeyes are back rolling, momentum swinging back their way. Some great defensive displays right now from both ball clubs, I will say that.
2 interceptions have been just really off the mark by Aiden Semino. I wouldn't say that was off the mark, but just more so of just a bad read. Had 2 guys on the guy going up in the slot. 1st and 10. Got exactly a minute left to go in this first half. And there he goes scrambling. Throws on the sidelines. Did he have a foot in? Yes, they're going to say 3 yards on the play.
Did pick up a solid gain here of 3 as the Buckeyes try to get this thing downfield and score before the half here. Try to put some points on the board and get this lead up a bit.
2nd and 7. Dylan Lewis gets outside the pocket. He's going to take off. And he's going to have an Ohio State first down. It'll stop the clock momentarily, too, at 49 seconds. And they still have all 3 of their timeouts.
Dylan picking up that 24th yard. And like I stated in the past, man, this kid's going to make the big plays. He's not shy to go on the ground and pick up the yards. Big first down for the Buckeyes as they definitely try to score here before the half. And there he is. Lewis picking up the yards, taking the hit, taking the yard, first down.
And this LSU defense has been masterful at forcing turnovers all season long. Got one. This defense might have to turn it up a bit. This Ohio State offense start to kick it into gear. It's going to be a long day. And both these quarterbacks having some misses. So that's going to be a big one for Dylan Lewis, 2nd down.
Yeah, pretty much all game. Both quarterbacks been efficient, but coming down to the end of this half, it's been getting a little bit, the field's been getting tighter, it's been getting small, and the coverage has been beefing up a little bit, man. That coverage been sick.
Trying to set up that running back screen, and they get it out with the quickness. Shakes the tackle, Greg Finn. And there goes a timeout.
14-10, timeout on the field. We do have the natty here, guys.
35 seconds. 3rd and 5, trying to throw the screen again. Ball is in the air for a moment. But hits the turf, incomplete. 4th down, LSU will force another punt.
Man, these screen plays have got to be killing the fans out there of the Buckeyes. We've seen multiple screens here towards the end of this half, and they haven't turned out so well for the Buckeyes.
And this punt going to make its way inside the 20, out of bounds towards the right sideline. 27 seconds left in this first half. And LSU, all 3 timeouts, Do you think they become aggressive here, trying to get some points before the end of this half?
Yeah, they definitely, I'd say they come out aggressive. It's the Natty. You got to go, you put everything on the line. You still want to be careful, though. You don't want to just give the ball away, but you definitely want to try to be aggressive and see if you can get 3 at least with all 3 timeouts.
A few interceptions already for Aiden Semino. They're just going to run it. Not much going there. LSU looks like they have no intentions on trying this defense anymore. They just want to go into the locker room at half and start carving up some adjustments for what to do when they come out here on defense.
Yeah, that's a very smart call there from Coach. Just take what you got here, 14-10, go into the locker room.
Snap the ball one more time, just a run, and it's in the backfield for a loss. Drew Brewer, talking about his brother, Seth Brewer in the backfield there for the tackle. And that is the end of the first half of this RFL College Series National Championship game. We've got ourselves a good one. Ohio State leads it 14-10. I'm about to say 4-10.
Man, oh man, that was a great first half, guys. And the crazy thing is we have a whole nother half of some great national championship football between these top 2 CS5 ball clubs, and the Ohio State Buckeyes, the defending champions, are up 4 with the second half in store for us. What do you guys think in the chat? Show us your predictions, give us your ideas, and give us your takes on this ball game here tonight.
See, we already got some threes in the chat. The third quarter is among us. Ohio State will get the football, so this defense of LSU is ready to try to look like the LSU defense we saw all season long. To try to slow down Ohio State. They've been getting better and better at that as this game has progressed. But the second half is where the tone is always set. Who's going to set that tone first? And here we go. Third quarter underway, as Ohio State takes this one from about the 3-yard line and will be brought down at the 27.
And you know, these are some of the most crucial parts to a football game here. How does a team come out of that halftime? How does a team come out of the huddle with the coaches? And what's the game plan they went over? You know, for Ohio State to come out on top with the ball, this is going to be key for LSU to get a stop here, because they do not want to give Ohio State the momentum and the rights to a score here. That will be dangerous for this Tigers team, letting up 6 early on in the second half here.
And this game really is, I believe it's going to come down to the quarterback play. And right now, Dylan Lewis is slightly winning that due to taking better care of the football than Seminole has. I know he can get careless at times. Hasn't looked that way here tonight, but he is going to go down for a sack on this play, as Jones will have him for a 6-yard loss.
Yeah, speaking of Dylan Lewis, as you see, I guess the LSU Tigers, they're thinking the same way as you. They feel like Dylan might be playing a little bit too well tonight. So it looks like the pressure is on. Dylan's going to have to make some adjustments, because the guys up front, Savion Jones, is ready to go. Loss of 6 here on the play.
Big time play there by the D lineman. Talked about setting a tone in the second half. That's a tone-setting play. 16 yards needed for Ohio State, and they are going to be even further back after another false start.
Yeah, I feel like I've been seeing quite a few of those from the Buckeyes this evening here, guys. Just not staying disciplined on that line, jumping there a bit. You got to remain calm, and you got to stay poised out there, guys. This is the national championship, everything on the line.
And that time it was right guard Donovan Jackson. Moving early, 2nd and 21 now. They'll just run it. Earl Winbush fighting through the tackle of Frank Shelby. And still grind out some good yards. 6 on the play, 3rd and 15.
First tackle for Shelby on the night. Really nice run there, 3rd and 15. You can expect Dylan to let his arm loose on this play right here, trying to get the Buckeyes this first down pickup.
This defense is going to have to generate some pressure. They'll send a blitz. Got to throw it immediately. And, of course, he's going to rush this pass as it's off the mark. 4th down. LSU comes out with a 3-and-out.
LSU's defense setting the tone here, guys, in the second half. Just as they ordered in the halftime report, you can tell they focused on putting that pressure on Dylan
and, you know, forcing him to make some quicker decisions with the ball. And that's what happened in that drive. As we see the Buckeyes barely even gain any yards on that drive there. And that definitely sets LSU up for a nice answer, nice response. What does Aiden have for us here?
Aiden Semino, look at his numbers. He's only missed 4 of 22 passes, but the 4 that he missed, technically half of them intercepted, and those were 2 very bad passes. Hopefully he can lock himself in and bounce back throughout this game. We know how tough this Ohio State defense can be, but this LSU offense, it can be just as explosive. Back in that empty set. Semino throws. He's got his tight end Duval to midfield. First down, Tigers.
Duval having himself a nice game. Stepping up for Aiden when he needs him most here. His 7th catch, guys, for 59 yards. So definitely came to play. As we got my guy Kos on the tackle there, picking up his 3rd.
Back in the empty set. LSU has been very one-dimensional throughout this game. Here's a throw over the middle. That's off the mark. Could have been dangerous as it floated a little bit over the middle. You never want a ball to float for too long, as that could have been intercepted.
Been some very shaky passes here as of late. It's like one good pass, then a bad one. So these guys have got to lock in and try to put some consistency together here. Both quarterbacks in this second half of play.
Talked about that one-dimensional play right now of LSU. They've rarely ran the ball. I don't think there's been 5 run plays by the Tigers. And there is nothing open as he'll throw this away. Got no choice but to throw it here on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, the Buckeyes are definitely exposing these guys right now as far as just like you said, being one-dimensional, not being able to feed Emory. They're even having to throw the ball to Emory. So this is going to be something to keep an eye out for.
Right back in that empty set. He sent a blitz. Throws. Good catch. But he is going to be short of the first down. 4th and inches. Now this is territory in which LSU could potentially go for.
Yeah, that's going to have to be a judgment call here from Coach. I definitely say you might be in a good position to go for it just because Aiden looks like he's picking up some yards. A couple of good passes on this drive that I've seen here. So I'd definitely go for it, Smitty. What do you think?
If they run it. If you go for it, I think they should run it. And this defense gave up over 100 yards rushing. They're going to go for it. And a false start by the lineman is going to kill him.
And see, so now they finally got the Tigers jumping, huh? It's been the Buckeyes all game. I guess now the refs got to call it both ways now. And they found them jumping here.
And this is now a punting situation. You don't go for it here on a 4th and 5 or 4th and 6 with a defense that's been giving you trouble like this.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and get rid of it. As you stated, the Buckeyes defense just been too great. You don't want to risk anything. The game is still tight. You want to keep it as close as possible until you're able to lock in and get some more points on the board.
Not the best of punts there by Bramblett. It might have just been outside of the 20-yard line, so some decent field position to work with here for Ohio State. And this game is now starting to settle into the theme of which we thought it would be coming into this game. Nobody expected this to be as high scoring, and you're starting to see these defenses understand what the other is doing and slow these offenses down from putting up points. Single back formation. They'll run it. Your old Wimbush will break the tackle. He's still going, but won't get away from Yanni Ramirez.
Just a strong attempt from Euro. You know, the initial hit there kind of slowed his pace down, but he was able to, he just staggered a bit, but it gave the defense time to come over and clean up the tackle. So we're going to look at a 2nd and 9, just a 1-yard gain.
Right back on the ground. Wimbush, he's got a lane, and he just explodes for the first down.
Euro Wimbush, 11 for 65, and that kid is moving. 1st and 10, please. Yanni Ramirez on the tackle, but not before Euro picks up the first down the Buckeyes were looking for.
That's one thing about this kid's first step when he explodes. You see, as soon as he sees the lane, just turns on the jet. And, boy, it's tough also. He may not be the tallest or biggest of backs, but when you got all that speed running into somebody, it's hard to tackle with all that weight. And they're going to run again with Wimbush. That's about a to 6-yard gain. Let's say 5.
This kid Euro is cooking right now. Again, he's looking to have a historic night with Means on the tackle there, looking at a 2nd and 5 for Dillis Lewis and this Buckeyes offense.
2nd and 5, right back to Winbush, and he has another Buckeyes first down.
81 yards, a touchdown for Winbush, and he's been the offense tonight here, especially in this second half, or at least early in this third. It's been the Euro Winbush show on this drive, and the Buckeyes looking very much alive and ready to seal this drive with a touchdown. But let's see, because, you know, as the field gets tighter, this LSU defense picks it up a bit.
Linebackers in the A-gap. And he will throw this one out big. Hits it.
Boy.
No forced fumble.
Just laid him out, letting them know exactly what I was stating from Means here is the defense gets tight and the hits get harder here as the Tigers are not trying to let up.
2nd and 6, right back to Winbush. Breaking tackles inside the 30, and it's a first down. And this is where LSU is losing the battle here tonight. Ohio State is being more balanced and opening up their book, incorporating the run. LSU offense has been solely one-dimensional, and their defense, they're not getting put on their toes as much as LSU's is at the moment. And right now, it looks like they might be able to get some more points on the board.
Yeah, it's definitely showing there, Smitty, the run game for Ohio State and the balance.
Right back to Euro Winbush. He is killing LSU right now, and that's going to put him over 100 yards rushing. And as you talked about, he might just be able to break that national championship record of 186.
Hey, Smitty, I'm just over here smiling at how great this kid's running the football. It seems like every time I challenge him, he steps up to it. So I'm just amazed.
2nd and 2. They'll look to pass this time. Throws. Almost intercepted. Dangerous pass there. 3rd down.
Told you, man, that when it gets close, we seen it happen earlier when the field got a little bit tight there. Interception was due. So it got messy down here last time we were here.
LSU, at the very least, would love to hold them to 3 to keep it a 1-possession game. Touchdown. They don't want to see that. But that's going to set up a 1st and goal as that's completed on the slant out to Kentaro Sheffield at about the 9.
And there he is, the experienced one there. The 3-time Natty appearance guy just putting on a display. Coming through for Dylan Lewis in the clutch here. 1st and goal. Just a nice route. Nice catch there. Able to get under. Had some defenders in the way, but just able to pick up the yards they needed for the 1st down. And here come the Buckeyes, guys. They're looking to roll into the touchdown, into the end zone.
Empty set for Ohio State. Throws Arturo Flores will be 2 to 3 yards short of the end zone.
This is where we see if the Tigers can hold the line. This is what you work for. This is what you practice for, guys. Let's see what the Tigers are all about late in the season. 2nd and goal.
Will Winbush. Not going to be used here. He'll throw. End zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Flores is in for 6.
6 for Flores on his number, on his back of his jersey, and 6 for Flores on the board. 20 to 10 here for Ohio State, and this is where it starts to sink in a little bit, Smitty. You'd hope the opponents don't get a little bit nervous here and they start to look at it differently, but I don't know. The pressure is heating up. Ohio State's getting a little bit comfortable out here. Those routes looking pretty clean.
The extra point will make it an 11-point lead after an 11-play drive spanning 73 yards. LSU's offense has got to get going. They haven't scored any points or haven't scored a touchdown since their first offensive possession of the game. They've got to get something going. This defense trying their best, but Ohio State, they're cooking.
Yeah, it seems like the Buckeyes definitely figured the offense out. They were able to, keep them within grasp, keep them within reach each time down the field, and make them have a 3-and-out or interception there. We've seen a couple of them actually. So Ohio State definitely tuned in. 21-10 ball game, guys. Now we still have plenty of ball game left here. We can see a classic here. We can see a lot of things happen. I've seen plenty more things happen with less time.
So LSU, but like you said, they got to get going here, and they have to score right here. This is very crucial for the Tigers to get some points on the board here.
This is definitely crucial, and I would like to see them mix in that run game. I said I don't think Emery is literally, I don't even know if he's gotten 3 carries in this game. It's been nothing but passes for this offense. They're coming out here in an empty set, and you're just seeing this defense just drop back and cover, sending blitzes. As they send right here as a throw into the flats. Duval going to get about 8.
Yeah, and that's the dangerous thing. You kind of put yourself in the position when you're very pass heavy and you find yourself down. Well, now you have to cover field. You have to get rid of the ball because you don't want to waste the time. So now running the ball actually kind of goes against you because you're so late in the game here, coming down at the end of the third quarter. You kind of have to pass almost now.
You got to understand the situation as well. Here goes a run. And there goes Emery. And look at the run. Able to get north of the 40. Actually, they don't say he got 9 carries. I guess he hasn't been doing much of anything.
Right.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't because I don't even remember 8 of those.
Oh, it's been shut down out there. It's been quite the shutdown.
Wow. Okay, so they tried to run them. That's not working. I think most of those came off of the opening drive of the game where they did score. So that kind of tells you, even though it didn't work out too much, it still kept this defense on its toes. But they're right back in a 5-wide empty set. Trying to throw over the middle. Great play by Frederick. And if there's any time to try to incorporate the run, it's right now when you do have some time. It's still a 2-possession game. Still got an entire quarter and over 3.5 minutes at the moment. They've got to be able to work this time. They'll take it slow. They're being too aggressive. Another empty set here. Pump fake. He's got John Emery. And he'll be about 4 yards short of the first down. I'll say 3.
Yeah, John Emery, you're going to see a lot of him, whether that be on the ground or in the air, because this kid's definitely the dual threat here. But he can get it done. He's definitely been a big target for Aiden here tonight, and we're going to see if they can keep this going.
Sailback formation, 3rd and 3. And he's got a wide open Larry Ford for the first down.
Larry Ford just wide open, picking up some yards. And here it is. And like you said, Smitty, this exactly like you said. They might have to go ahead and balance it up. They're opening up the lanes here. And maybe Emery can go ahead and be on attack through the ground right here, picking up some heavy yards. But right now, I feel like the receivers are cooking and they're getting open.
2 minutes and 54, now 40 seconds and counting. Back in the empty set, off snap. Semino misses wide open. Van Veckeren could have had a first down.
Just missed him there. Definitely seen the route forming. And I seen him open, but just couldn't connect there. QB1 and tight end action there as we come up on a 2nd and 10 here.
Right back, spreading it out. Semino almost intercepted. They try to run the same type of play with Van Veckeren coming across the middle, except this time on the dig. And that's how you know somebody's been watching film. Almost picked off.
Definitely watching film. Got that film junkie because, man, they definitely tried him.
Another spread out look. 3rd and 10. Shot down the field. He's got a Peyton Van Veckeren.
There it
Touchdown, LSU. This game ain't over. 43 yards to the house.
The kid Peyton strikes, man. He's been working, going to Peyton all drive, it seemed. You know, he almost force-fed him one of those times there. He missed him completely another time, but this time he made sure to make up for it. He felt like he owed Peyton one, and Peyton definitely delivered on a touchdown. I don't know what he did at the end. He almost did some weird little dancey dance right there, but he got into the end zone, and this is big.
That is a huge score for the Tigers, and they're trying to go for 2 to make it a 3-point ball game. Semino looking. And he's going down for a sack. Won't count, but no 2 points on the board for LSU.
That's going to be a tough one, and you got to think those are the plays there that could always come back to haunt you when you go back and look at ball games and you think back to how many points you lost by, or like you said, just the situations. It was a good thought for sure, but it could definitely come back to bite them.
At least they make it a one-possession ball game again, but this means this defense is going to have to step it up. LSU's defense still hasn't done it, has not allowed a single team all season to score 30 or more points. And so when you look at that statistic, you kind of think about LSU and say, hey, well, if that's the case, this defense can continue to do what they do, offense is scored, they got a chance here. And I think this defense is going to start stiffening up.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be another crucial drive here. And the Buckeyes, they've been looking poised, very balanced offense. Euro's been getting some open lanes there. So let's see how LSU responds defensively after getting the score. Maybe it hyped them up a bit, got them some momentum here.
Ohio State's defense having a few breakdowns, giving up big plays down the field. Handoff. Euro Winbush just powering through tackles as he'll get north of the 30 for a 6-yard gain.
And it looks like they're just going to keep pounding the pavement here with Euro as this game continues to go on. They've been having much success. 6-yard pickup there for the RB. 21-16 ball game.
2nd and 4, right back to Winbush. He's going to reach out, first down again.
Strong running from Euro again and again. This kid is going for it, and he's not letting up. He's definitely showcasing his abilities here, his talent on the field, and he's becoming a big-time playmaker in the Natty tonight, right now.
False start to these offensive linemen. I don't know if it's just too loud up in here or what's going on. These linemen losing count of when this
I think that's number 4, Smitty. That might be the 4th one there. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but that might be the 4th false start on this Ohio State offensive line.
Yeah, I believe you are correct. We've seen one for LSU. They haven't had as many problems as Ohio State with this. They keep having these penalties, man. Penalties can make or break a game. Here goes a throw wide open. They've got a man themselves. Arturo Flores. Gonna be caught inside the 10. 1st and goal, Ohio State.
Oh my goodness, Arturo Flores with the big-time completion, big-time yards. I thought he was almost going to the crib, but they'll take it. Oh my goodness, LSU was not prepared for that one. He definitely got behind the defense in the worst way here as we come up on the 1:15 mark, just under a minute in the 3rd.
7 receptions, 97 yards now, and Euro Winbush is going to battle his way in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as he rushes in for a 2nd. And that score right there ties him up for the most touchdown rushes in a national championship game. What a run. Not sure what happened to Zeke, but he probably got so hyped his mic went out.
I'm here. Yeah, I was. So I was just saying, you're a Winbush, man, coming in with the 2nd touchdown, tying things up here with Cameron Perkins and writing his name in the college series history books, folks.
So 28-16 is the score here with 54 seconds left to go in the 3rd of this national championship.
Yeah, this one's going to be a dogfight to the end. The Tigers definitely have a chance here. You have a whole quarter here, and you still have under a minute in the 3rd to work. So they definitely have a very, very solid quarterback and a very great offensive unit. They just have to start executing. That last drive out was beautiful. Let's see if they can gain some momentum here and just kind of do a little bit more of what we saw last time out. Maybe we can get Peyton again over the top.
Be sure the 25-yard line on that return here. This is the most points scored on LSU this season. The most before this was their loss to Alabama, where they lost 26-24. So Ohio State already has LSU in an uncomfortable position that they haven't been in all season long. Like I said, last time somebody scored that amount of points on them, they were not able to come back and win the game. Was close though, But if you got an entire quarter and 51 seconds, this offense has got to start getting it together. Shotgun. Semino. Nice little touch pass on the sidelines there to Demarius Posey. 7 yards.
Really nice route there. Nice catch. Got out of bounds as well. So it looks like they're going to be ready to work that clock too as they see that fourth quarter approaching here very shortly. Posey with a nice catch.
2nd and 3. Going some play action. Hit as he throws. Catch. Could not be made. Had it for a second, but he got blasted. 3rd down.
There was my boy Peyton. I thought he caught another one there. Made another heroic play. Wasn't able to come down with it. Man, I'm telling you, he wasn't able to come down with that one, but it was definitely a nice attempt there.
3rd and 3. Play action. Flats wide open, but he cannot break the tackle. Brock Frederick keeps him a yard short, and it is 4th down.
Just a great defensive stop here. 4th and 1. Big time for Ohio State here.
And not a bad read, just hoping that his tight end could make the play. But Brock Frederick having other plans here is not an easy linebacker, to escape. Great pursuit angle, and of course, great strength and wrap up to bring him down short.
Yeah, and that's definitely going to probably do it here for the 3rd quarter, Smitty, as we head into the 4th after this kickoff. And let's see how this punt turns out here. Almost blocked, right?
Almost got a roughing the punter. Got lucky he didn't get swept.
Right.
That is it for the 3rd. And now we are heading into the final quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat. Tonight we crown a CS5 national champion, and it looks like at the moment it may be Ohio State for the 3rd consecutive time. Final 12 minutes. Can LSU find a way to come back? Will Ohio State ride off in the sunset once again? Motion out Euro Wimbush out the backfield. And that's off the mark. 2nd down.
Yeah, this is going to be a key drive here. You know, we're going to see if the Buckeyes come out aggressive, see if they can try to put this thing away earlier, if LSU is going to have the defense for them to hold, because we still have plenty of football left, guys. Still plenty of game left.
12-point ball game. Definitely can score 2 times within a quarter. Of course, that's been extremely difficult. Handoff. Euro Wimbush getting some great blocks out there. Breaks the tackle. And that is actually going to be a nice play to hold it to just 1 yard.
Yeah, great pickup. I thought he was going to try to hit the outside there. But just great defense from LSU, getting out there, Kingston, or I believe Ellington, I'm sorry, getting out there and making that play.
LSU a big 3rd and 9. Looking to stop the Buckeyes. Throws down the field. He misses him. Had McCaskill open. 4th down.
And this is what we came for, folks, right here. You see a feisty LSU team giving it all they got, coming up with a big stop, forcing Ohio State to 3 and out, giving themselves an opportunity to maybe score early here in the 4th and come out and get another stop. So this is some great football we're seeing. It looks like we're going to be in for a great 4th quarter.
11 minutes and 10 seconds. That's it. That's all that remains in the final game of the College Series season. LSU, biggest season yet. They've had some struggles here against the 2-time reigning back-to-back national champions. And they're just 12 points away from trying to knock this up. 2 scores away from taking the lead to try to pull off the upset. Of course, it's going to take a lot to get that done. It's going to start with this offense as they'll come out in a 5-wide empty set. Quick throw over the middle. Demarius Posey gets launched off the hit stick by Frederick. They'll hold on. 1st down, LSU.
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed by Demarius Posey today. He's definitely been getting it done. 6 catches, 47 yards, finding his places and getting his touches out there from QB1 out there. So 1st and 10, big time play.
And back in the backfield by himself. Aiden Semino goes into the flats. John Emery going to fumble the football. Stripped out by KJ Harrison. And it is going to be Ferragamo who is in for the touchdown. That might have just closed this one out.
Yeah, that was the one I was speaking of. The one where I said if they could score and put this thing away early. I don't know, Smitty. That was a dangerous one, and that just might have been the most costly mistake there we could see from the Tigers as Emery stripped and Ferragamo to the crib for 6.
By KJ Harrison. This is the first team all season to hang 30 or more points up on LSU. And that might have just been it already if LSU doesn't get this offense into gear.
Yeah, Aiden's got to get these guys going quickly. These guys got to get downfield quickly and make plays because Ohio State, they smell another championship here. I can definitely feel it. I can feel the vibes, the atmosphere, and the Buckeyes, they feel their 3rd straight natty approaching here with just 10:37 left in the 4th, guys. 35-16, LSU with the ball. What are we seeing?
10 minutes and 37 seconds. I mean, it's a decent amount of time, but to be down almost 20 points against a team as talented as Ohio State and the way that they're rolling, not many have been able to bounce back from this 19-point game. LSU would need to score 3 touchdowns. We'll have to see if they can make that happen. I mean, this offense just has not been catching a break, though. They've only been able to score their last touchdown off of broken down coverage. Ohio State had nobody covering deep on Peyton Van Veckenen. They threw it deep down the left side of the field. Other than that, they haven't been able to score since their opening drive of the game. So Ohio State's defense is playing absolutely top-notch tonight. Draw play. John Emery must be furious from that fumble as he picks up a nice gain. About 10, we'll say inches short.
Yeah, looks like they're going to go to Emery here, try to get him going. Try to switch it up a little bit here towards the end of the game with 2nd and inches.
And shotgun. Going to pass. Semino. Check down to Emery. 1st down.
Again, that's probably been, I'd say he's been their most consistent weapon right about now, other than Peyton over the top there. But Emery just trying to do all he can through the air, on the ground, just trying to mix it up, get some yards, get these boys down the field.
9 minutes and 52 seconds. Still some time. LSU needs explosive plays. Good time here by the offensive line. Finally going to let one go. He's got a man. Vince Monroe down to the 25-yard line. 1st down, Tigers.
LSU showing some fight here, guys. They're saying it's not over yet. Still time left in this ball game. Big time. 1st and 10 over to Monroe.
He was wide open over the middle. Gotta credit that offensive line for giving them that much time in the pocket. Anytime you get that, got to go ahead and feed those guys after the game. Of course, that's if they win. Nobody's getting fed if they can't come back. But 1st and 10. Wide open over the middle. 1st down. LSU's offense starting to move.
Yeah, looks like these guys are not going to give up that easy. They're going to show the fight they've been showing all season long. They said they're not number 2 for no reason. They're definitely going to put up a fight against these Buckeyes down to the very last whistle here.
I'm sure he doesn't care about this. All he cares about is winning a national championship. But 50 yards passing away is Aiden Semino, and tying most passing yards in a national championship game, which was set by Monty Wyatt in College Series 3. And he throws an interception. This is picked off by Brock Frederick. My goodness. Caught by Demarius Posey. And the downfall continues for the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tough one there for the Tigers, man. Aiden had a pretty rough night there with a few interceptions on the board, and this is going to be the most costly one here as the Buckeyes grab one in the 4th. on their way to potentially a third straight national championship.
Now, Ohio State, man, they have done it again, it looks like. I mean, still some decent time, but, I mean, I'd say it's going to take a miracle for LSU, the way that they've been playing, to try to make something happen. The only way they can kind of flip something at this point is if this defense forces a turnover and scores off of it, because their offense is just flat out dead at this point. You're a Wimbush. Big hit, but still holds on to that ball. 5-yard gain.
It's a big game from Euro as well. 127 yards on 2 touchdowns. He definitely lived up to the hype, and he's putting on a show for these Buckeyes tonight in this national championship in CS5 here.
2nd and 5, closing in on 8 minutes left. And Wimbush almost getting through the traffic, falls just short.
3rd and 1 here. Ohio State sitting comfortably, big-time lead, just under 8 minutes here. And they're going to try to get down the field yet again before this game is out.
Single back formation, a run inside, being patient. And a good tackle, and of course, Ohio State doing what they know they need to do right now. There's no need to pass the football at this point. You're up by 3 scores, still don't want to risk any turnovers. It's been a crazy night already with those.
Most definitely, Smitty. They're definitely going to just probably run this thing out. They've got a great running back. He's up for the task. It's all about just running clock and getting this W here for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, this looks like the writing's on the wall right now. 3-time national championship winning team. These guys are the Bama era of the RFL College Series. And 15 guys are returning for Ohio State next year in College Series 6 as they dive it up the middle for a 6-yard gain to Euro Wimbush.
Yeah, at this point, he's just doing the good old stat pad and he's just hunting for that record at this point. Coach is leaving him in and letting him get crazy out there.
Yeah, 142 yards he's got right now, so he's just 44 more yards away from tying the record. And there he is moving the chains so he can add more yards.
And we're looking at 186 yards as the record here, guys. So Euro Wimbush is very much on his way if he can just stick to the pace here and stay the course with 6 minutes left here in this ball game.
Counter run play. Wimbush still just running through this defense. 154 now. He is 32 yards away from tying the record.
It's almost like a countdown right at this point. This kid is getting everything he wants out there. Defense just giving up everything. These guys have got to settle down and settle in.
2nd and 4. Wide open to Taro Sheffield. Another first down. And they are just picking this defense apart. I think LSU, they already know it's over. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go.
Yeah, and Sheffield looking at his 3rd ring here.
The most of any player in the college series. He's declaring for the RFL draft, and look at this.
Oh, I thought he was going to go with it.
Yeah, could have. You know, Dylan Lewis is a guy who likes to try a lot of things out while he's on the field. That's why I got the name Karate Kid. Trying to throw
right.
Patrick Mahomes-like throws.
Exactly. This kid's incredible, and he's going to be on his way here, looks like, to a national championship.
And he's got the completion out to Arturo Flores. Yeah, Ohio State's definitely got this one in the book. They did a great job on this drive, just milking the clock. Arturo Flores over 100 yards receiving after that catch as well. 3rd and 4. Ohio State might even score. Looking to pass. Oh, and throws an interception to Yanni Ramirez. How crazy would it have been if he had got an interception or something, turned that back, but not going to happen. This kick coming up is going to put them up still by 3 scores, but by 22.
Yeah, this one's just going to do it. Going to seal the deal here, put the nail in the coffin with this field goal from Ohio State.
And the kick is good. 38-16, 22-point lead. As Lincoln Colt kicks the first field goal for the team, and he hasn't missed an entire field goal all season long.
Talk about efficiency. Definitely can't wait to see this kid in the RFL series and the pros just doing this thing, winning ball games for clubs. And shout out to Dylan Lewis. He said he taking home the natty in his hometown. So shout out to that guy doing his thing, coming through clutch for his team and putting on quite the display here.
It's very unfortunate for Lincoln Colt. This guy's not active, so he did not declare. So he will not be there.
Oh boy. Well, great game, Lincoln.
Yeah, great season. Only remember, you can always go back and watch, but yeah, RFL days are over with. As Aiden Semino has had a rough performance. Sophomore kid, he's returning back to LSU next year. I mean, this is a great spot to kind of pick up where you left off when CS6 rolls around. He's got more guys returning as well. He's got Yanni Ramirez on that defense. His guy Peyton Van Vekeven, who he's connected with already for some big plays on the touchdown. So these guys are very eager to get back in this spot again next year and just looking to finish out this game on a good note, as this will be thrown into the flats. A big hit there on Emory.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this LSU team can bring next season. I know Aiden is going to be very motivated by this run here. Just getting his team down to a #1 rank in the getting him up to a #2 team in the nation and getting him down to the national championship is a great job from this quarterback.
And
oh my gosh!
He caught it. Goodness. Lyman ended up catching the ball. What a hit.
OSU, they just bring in the pain. Ohio State not letting up here. The game's clearly over, but they're still headhunting.
Let's see who calls this hit. Oh, Ferragamo. My goodness. Ohio State's got quite a bit of guys returning, but one guy that is not returning, who has opted to transfer next year, is Caden Ferragamo, but at least he's going to roll out with a ring, I guess. So throwing to the flats, catch is made, first down.
Yes, always good to roll out with a ring. At least he was able to win it all at the top of the mountain, and he's going to try and challenge himself and go get it elsewhere next season.
And for guys who are part of Discord, already know the hype that's going on for CS6, man. ACC, Clemson, North Carolina, those teams. Man, it's going to be interesting to see those guys play. Xavier Spriggs makes the tackle, second down. Yeah, Ohio State, another dominant performance, another dominant season, and doing what I don't even know might ever be done. There's a throw, catch. Demarius Posey's got the first down, but I guess to ask you, do you think that there's going to be anyone moving forward to win 3 consecutive national championships the way Ohio State has?
That's an incredible feat, Smitty. That's incredible. That's going to be tough to do. Obviously, we've seen it done before now, so it's possible, but I definitely tip my hat off to the Ohio State program and their players and the alumni and just everybody to do at Ohio State. Just incredible. 3 straight national championship victories. I mean, that's going to be tough to do in the near future for sure, but kudos to these guys for getting it done.
And Semino might not be able to walk out of here with a victory, but he could walk out of here with a record. All he needs is 7 yards, and he'll have the most passing yards in the national championship game, and he's definitely, thought he had it. My goodness, Monroe got absolutely deleted on that hit.
Oh, man, he said, you're not going to get the record just yet, and definitely not throwing it this way.
Dude got absolutely murdered on that hit. Semino breaks the sack and throws it away. Nice play.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. Way to get away from the sack there, just breaking it there. But, you know, shout out to Aiden, too. I do want to say keep your head up, kid. I know you're watching this game, and it's, you know, it's tough to lose, especially the big games. But definitely just keep at it. You got a great player over there and a great team coming in.
3rd and 10. Quick throw, that's swatted away, and Ohio State says, no, you are not getting this record. They even shut that down.
Yeah, no records tonight. But there will be one tied, and that will be from Euro Winbush with the 2 touchdowns on the night. But this Ohio State defense was incredible. And you got to tip your hat to them for getting the job done. As LSU going to take 3 here.
And Ziegler just knocks that straight through the uprights. 38-19, more than likely the final score of the game. Ohio State, man, these guys.
Yeah, next level. Next level. I don't know if we'll see another like it. That's for sure.
Tell you one thing, man. Seth Brewer can brag about to his brother, hey, I won a national championship. You went to the playoffs. You didn't, but looks like both the Brewer brothers winning the championship on different levels, as he won it in the pros just this past year, and his brother within the same year about to win the college national championship. That's just crazy.
Wow. Yeah, they're definitely having a great time over there at the household, man. They're just born winners there. True winners for that family there.
Minute and 28 seconds left. Onside kick didn't work for LSU. Lewis, he had a good game, I still have to say. And not a lot of touchdown passes or anything like that, just the one, but he played clean football for the most part. And, you know, he didn't come out here as wild as you've seen him throughout the season, trying out all kinds of different passes. Maybe a few, but nothing too crazy. As he'll come out here under center and run it with Euro Winbush. They get to the 30-yard line, and he is now 14 yards away, well, 24 yards away from tying the record.
Yeah, it looks like Euro's still on a mission here, as it's still in reach to get this rushing record in the national title game.
There's also a record broken in terms of catches here tonight. As the most in a championship game was 8. That was broken by tight end Arturo Flores, who's got 9. And Winbush going for that record. Up to $169. Needs 186 at the very least. So he needs to pop off a big one. And this might be his last chance.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to probably end this ball game here, but we'll see. Maybe they might give him another one. If he breaks for a 20-yarder, it's destiny.
This will be the last play of this national championship game. Counter run play. Will Winbush won't have the record, but still up there in terms of top performances in the national championship game, as he'll end the night with 174 yards. And we are now within the final 3 seconds as the clock has now hit 0. And that is your ball game. The Ohio State Buckeyes have done it once again, 3-time national champions, back to back to back. They knock off the number 2 ranked LSU Tigers 38-19 and keep the undefeated streak going in terms of number 1 versus number 2 teams in the country meeting in the national championship game. What a game, what a night it was, man. If you've been here tuning in all night with us, make sure to smash that like button. Of course, I'll be showing the stats and everything. But Zeke, what's your thoughts on this game? Ohio State getting it done again, man. 3-time champs. It's crazy.
Man, big ups to Ohio State. Shout out to the whole committee, the alumni, the players that are playing there now. Just well executed. Great job, guys. Nothing else to really say, but just pure dominance for this team, for this program here. 3 straight national championships, really setting the standard for all college series teams of greatness. Another season of 13-2. That's 3 straight seasons for these guys dating back to CS3. So, I mean, I gotta just tip my hat to these guys, and congratulations on getting yourself out of CS5 as champs once again.
And there they go, hoisting the national championship trophy for the 3rd time. Caden Ferragamo is bouncing up out of there after this season, but hey, he got a ring. And Ohio State continues their dominance in the RFL College Series. And shout out to all you guys once again. You guys already know, after this stream ends, I'll be going ahead on the website opening up player applications. So if you're looking to get in on this series for next year, It's first come, first serve. So you guys better hit up that website. If you don't know where to go, www.relocationfootballleague.com. Stay posted on that website. Don't crash it. Probably might crash it because I know it's going to be a lot of guys looking to apply. But whoever can get their application in first, you pretty much got first dibs on available slots. Be sure to look at the Excel list too that's on there where it shows you where players currently are based off of who transferred and everything else. So keep your eyes on that. Don't apply somewhere where it's already pretty much taken up. Well, with that being said, that's it for me. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and Play-Play Commentator, along with Commissioner now of the RFL College Series, Zeke in the building, man. Enjoyed calling this game with you. Anything you want to say to the fans before we roll out?
Hey guys, Zeke here, man. I just want to say a great season against Ohio State, and just with all the hype, just concerning the CS6 season, I just appreciate you guys for bringing us in, and we're really gonna have a great season next season, guys. We're gonna try to have one of the most amazing seasons yet that we've all seen. So I'm just looking forward to seeing all the great players return. I'm looking forward to seeing the guys from the PFL come over and just be a part of the community and just be on screen, be on the big stage next season, along these great players that are returning for CS6. But it's going to be a lot of big-time matchups, a lot of big-time rivalries, and a lot of different teams, a lot of different looks you guys are going to be able to see next season. So I'm just excited to get in the booth. I'm excited to call these games. I'm excited to see you guys out on the field. I'll be in the Discord to talk to you guys whenever. And, man, let's get it going. Again, Smitty, I appreciate you, brother. Wonderful season. Great job calling the games. Great job putting together this amazing season for these guys. I think it was one of the best that I've seen myself, that I've been a part of, that I've watched from beginning to end. And again, congratulations to the 3-time champions. And I'll see you guys in CS6. It's Zeke, and I'm out.
All right, man. Again, appreciate having you on, my guy. You did a good job. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the podcast. You already know what's coming. Might as well play it now. Hell time. We'll see you guys then. I'll show you guys the stats. And I'm out. Peace. It actually looks like the record for most catches was set by two guys. 10 for Heath Duval. It was actually him that broke the record, along with John Emery Jr.